Well, I'm chilling in Eindhoven, the last Dutch city to stay and to visit in the Netherlands for my bicycle journey. And so, yeah. Anyway, I'm walking about chilling in Eindhoven because what I'm planning to visit next is the museum called the Phillips Museum, which is a company which produces television here in the Netherlands and is based here in Eindhoven. I am on the right street, by the way, because I'll be on my way to the Phillips Museum. Now, Phillips, as I said before, is actually a company which is based here in Eindhoven. It's the same company where they produce televisions or TV sets, yes, for that matter, since I think it was the 1970s or even before that. But Phillips, I know, it was back in the 90s, ever since I was very small. And so, yes. So what I'm going to find is where the Phillips Museum is. And so, yes, let's go. It's just there. That's where it is, Phillips Museum. Here's the man, Phillips. Gerald Phillips. Company founded by Gerald Phillips and Frederick Phillips. The two men back in 1891. And here's the photo. The first Phillips employees. And then the list goes on. Research laboratories opened in 1914. Yep. There's this whole timeline. Yep, first Phillips X-ray tube, first Phillips radio tube, and the lightning tower opens in Eindhoven, 1922. Oof, that was 100 years ago. Here we go. And so it begins. Skipping to the 20th century, let's say the 1970s, here we have Philip Helps developed ANS, the first Dutch satellite. Wow, cutting-edge technology. It's the band, yeah. Ultrasound added to diagnostic imaging portfolio with acquisition of ATO, 1998, yeah. Queen Beatrix opens the Phillips Museum in 2013. 10 years ago, right? Wow. Whoa. Look at that. The Lightning Division becomes a standalone company and changes its name to Signify in 2018. Through the very beginnings. Here it is. Dark. It's the light bulb. You can see the window reflection. Aha, Phillips incandescent lamp in 1897. It all begins with light. Here we go. With a light bulb. Het begint met licht. Yep. Here we go. This is the only foundation of the technology done by Phillips. For example, Phillips X-ray tube, 1918. Phillips radio tube, 1919. Phillips television tube, 1951. The first factory, here we go. The eldest son, Gerald Phillips, the founder of the cutting-edge technology, especially for television. And so here it is.
Volgens hem is het maken van de vloeidraad van onze lampen het allermoeilijkste. Eerst maken we een draad. Weer Philips van dat een cellulosedraad. Als die klaar is, wordt de draad en de groepen.
This is the laboratory. This is how it all began. Right here. One of the oldest existing Philips carbon filament lamps in 1897. And then here you see the carbon filament lamp as written in the description of the old letter in 1890. From 1890 onwards, Gerald Phillips searched for ways to produce a better lamp than his competitors. He focused on improving the quality of the filament, etc. And so this is the early beginnings of the factory. And then the drawn wire metal filament lamp in 1912. Yep. And this is how technology improves whenever it's powered by electricity. And it goes on. And this is how Philips started to evolve to improve technology. Here you can see the Philips radio in the 1930s. You know, this radio here dates back to 1931. First Philips radio with a built-in speaker. This radio designed by Louis Clough originally cost FL 257.50. Yep. And here's another one in 1932. And the latest one in 1950. First Philips TV set in 1950, the age of the television. This is how it progressed through the 1950s, radio, and the 1960s as well. All the way here.
Het dorpje Lopik aan de Lek worden voorbereidingen getroffen voor de bouw van Nederlands eerste televisiezendmast.
This is how Eindhoven came to be, from a small village all the way to a city. Over the course of 100 years, Eindhoven was transformed from a village community with hardly more than 4,000 inhabitants into the Netherlands' fifth largest city with a population of over 200,000. Wow. It's all thanks to Philips. Let's watch some telly, shall we? Because why not? Oh, that's a goal. That's a great goal here. That's a Philips television back in the 1950s and 1960s. Wow, this is how it evolves. 50s actually, yeah. And here's the radio. Yeah, a reconstruction over there. Well, another great day here in Eindhoven. This is a poster in 1951 which celebrates the 60th anniversary of the beginning of Philips. As you could see here, 1891, 1951, and yet it goes on. And then 1991 became the 100th anniversary of Philips, and then 130. But if we look inside, yep, this is Philips, yep. 1953, that's the calendar. New look in lighting, Philips radio. They even have celebrities over there. And this is how it progressed. It also became very active in the music industry as well. Yeah, especially with this one. Thank you all very much for watching this video. This is Lawrence Saxum here. Staying in Netherlands for the very last time, as I am in Eindhoven, and so I'm closing this video, and so yep, signing off from YouTube here in Eindhoven. Bye bye.